on, man? We live right now, man. Y'all tap in, man. We about to get it in. As you can see, man, I'm in the bed like a motherfucker chilling, but the content still gotta be made. So since the content still gotta be made, man, you already know, man, how we getting it in, man. For real, for real. Double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel, man.
So we just got a big update in the whole saga between NBA Ben 10 and Allstar JR, the Detroit rapper, who they tried to jump at a birthday dinner for another NBA affiliate, OG3. Things unfortunately didn't go the way that people were expecting. Allstar JR, that rapper from Detroit, ends up getting his hands on a gun and he opens fire, shooting two guys that are known for affiliating with Young Boys at NBA crew, obviously NBA Ben 10 and Dead End Ron. And the last we heard, there were rumors that NBA Ben 10 was in a wheelchair. He wasn't able to walk. He might have been paralyzed, and that Dead End Ron had actually lost a finger. Well, we've actually got updates from both of the victims of this incident, and it is looking like perhaps Ben 10 might actually still be in that wheelchair. So this has been going around. It says Ben 10 discharged from hospital, and he kind of gave his comments. He seems like he's sipping a whole lot of medicine ever since he got injured. But again, fortunately, he's alive, and he was giving the fans an update as he got discharged.
Why everybody want me dead, bro? I ain't even do y'all nothing. Everybody want me paralyzed. I ain't gonna do y'all nothing. Bitch, I'm well and I'm good. So pray to the never devil, bitch.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you up to $200.
Good. So pray to the never devil, bitch.
So he's saying, everybody wants me dead. Everybody wants me paralyzed. Go and pray to another devil. I'm good. So he's saying he's good, right? And they're saying the dude's back in them cars spinning like nothing's happening. It says we're going to go back to the normal programming with the Who Got Pills and Drink in Houston, Texas stories. I think I've seen Ben post up that type of thing. Saying Who Got Crawfish. When I was in New Orleans, they was hitting the crawfish, man. That's crazy. It says you can tell how much the internet means to him, man. To be fair, y'all gave him the ego. Do more. Y'all talk about him every day. Everyone loves Ben 10 in here. This is the Dumb Way, which is the gang street subreddit for Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Says this man's still talking, steady trying to prove shit to the internet. That's why there's a lot of crash dummies roaming around every day trying to prove something. Okay, the man was shot multiple times, got stood over, and he's here on IG talking what the F. How these 4K trade dudes got some type of angel or devil looking out for them or what? Plus JR arrested and these dudes out here like nothing. So them dudes do voodoo gang, YB do for sure. If you really know YB worship Baron Samedi, that's the Grim Reaper he'd be praying and talking to, right? I might have to pull out, dust off my GoldenEye cart talking about Baron Samedi. Says the switch up in here is crazy. The dude clearly good and cleared the air finally about being paralyzed, and he labeled internet. Come on, man, you can't win with you folks. Saying how can this prove he moves his legs, that he can move his legs? JR took the L, I swear these NBA 4K trade guys be on voodoo. How do you get stood over and be good? So why are you mad every time somebody asks if he can walk yet? Says because most aren't genuinely asking, they're doing it to troll. They're hoping he's paralyzed, like they said, like he said. So Dead End Ron would also pop out. He would apparently be showing off his fingers. I don't know if this is an old picture or a new picture, but obviously the rumor was that he'd lost a finger in the incident. Now, I would wager perhaps this is an old picture, or he is showing that he didn't actually lose his finger after all. It says that they always said the one time you ain't even got it, that's when something happened. Never again. P.S. If you ain't even get active, F you 5 times, and he's holding up the number 5. And perhaps that is to show that he's got all of his fingers. It says has to be an old pic because it was confirmed they amputated his finger. Apparently that is old from the Massa tour. People saying, I know he misses his fingers. It's crazy, man. Okay, so a lot of people are saluting 10 for surviving the injuries, for surviving the shooting. They're saying 10, only the real 4K train. No, the real 5. You ain't permanently paralyzed, brother. It's temporarily a minor setback for a major comeback. 5, snake emoji, okay?
Hey,
They worship this guy in the Dumb Way,
y'all double
in the
tap the
4K
screen. Let's
trade,
get
young
them
boy
lights
fan
up, y'all.
communities. They love this guy,
I'm
man. Look at his
tripping. I'm over here
custom
typing. I
slime 10
forgot
rug.
there's a
That's
mic
cold.
on this hoe.
Killed it. That's actually fire. I wonder who made that for him. I need one. Okay. Always posting on IG with the guns, Ben 10, man. He was a dangerous dude. Says that all-star F dude, lucky he got locked because they were finna get his ass at that red light. Right? People saying go find something to do with your time. You ain't posted no pic like this yet. All right? They're hating. People saying it's permanent. Hang it up, bro. Stop. D-ride him. Right? So not gonna lie, he's not coming back from that. Shit's sad when you think about it too. Bro was moving around his whole life, living it up. Could have avoided a petty situation that had nothing to do with him. Now he can't walk for the rest of his life. People's laughing, saying it's temporary.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Houston. Inside this
That's good.
His life. People's laughing, saying it's
I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man. Breaking news, hot topics, all the new updates. You can always come to this channel and we gonna have all the updates. I gotta start naming my titles a little better, so I'm doing that now. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and hit all notifications so you can't miss these hot topics and these new updates, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Prairie. Okay. So we beside him for this recovery. Shake back 10. Right? People are praying up for him. They're saying here that OTF Varney are the group now because OTF have a couple of people who are unfortunately in wheelchairs. It says it's funny seeing dudes say for sure it's temporary. Yeah, it could be, but doctors don't tell paralyzed people it's permanent right away. They give them hope and a chance at physical therapy to recover. You got to go hard at it. It's still a small percentage chance that you recover. Puda from OTF is an example of a dude that didn't go hard at physical therapy and now he is permanently paralyzed. Ben 10 already sipping lean, so we know where his mindset at. Now, some people saying he might not be permanently paralyzed. That is apparently a real thing. People saying you do realize he just because he's in a wheelchair doesn't mean he's paralyzed or paralyzed forever. People saying seem like you stressed. I can't even scroll to look at the NBA highlights without another post being made about the same situation. Here's some rest, bro. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. Now, Ben 10 posted again, and a lot of people are saying, oh, this is proof that he is actually paralyzed because he was in a wheelchair out on his block. As you can see here, there's a wheelchair there, and he's sipping that drink. He's sipping that blue.
I didn't
Right,
say he
that
was
Fanta
in a
pineapple that weren't
wheelchair
blue when he
out
got
on
it.
the
That's all I'll
block.
say. Okay, he's sipping that medicine. He probably still suffering from pain. People saying, remember when Ben said he wanted a separate state just for dudes to shoot it out? People saying, hope they got handicap parking in that state. Damn, that's savage. They're saying, what?
Hey, you might as well, bro, because you know what I'm saying. It seems like they have more information than we do, man. So you might as well. G, appreciate y'all coming through, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel.
Syrup got that color. I ain't never seen drink look that. They're saying this dude sipping toilet cleaner, liquid morphine, 10 effed up. UK drank or some homebrew. I wonder if it's just purple mixed in with the orange of the pineapple drink. People are devastated at 10 being in a wheelchair. They said he really released in a wheelchair. Doesn't mean he's paralyzed. What the F, he's still healing. Do y'all not know how serious a gunshot wound is? They say not even being biased or nothing, but seriously, dude took mad chest shots and you expect him to be walking around the next day. Fulio was in a wheelchair for how long after he got shot in the foot? Okay. Shit, at least he's not ashamed about it. Says that's what we want you to think. He's hurting though, but who knows? Maybe after a long rehab he could bounce back, but it's probably unlikely. But people saying it's better than being dead. Okay, people have been recreating. These are like the types of captions Allstar JR would be posting on his Instagram. So they're kind of recreating that to mock Ben 10, saying paralyzed records, terrible years for them dudes' records, lost all the aura records. People saying temporary, he'll shake back. People saying, how do you know? There's a lot of optimism and hope for Ben 10. That's very disrespectful. But there's a lot of memes, all right? Being paralyzed but still rich and alive after being stood over for the second time. Somehow God gave me another chance is better than being murdered by a random dude who I don't even know because I wanted to be a flunky for someone who left me to die after being shot and the same person present when Takeoff died. So people are not feeling Jay Prince Jr., even though I'm hearing Jay Prince Jr. actually genuinely didn't have nothing to do with it. So they're saying that Detroit hitter permanently put Ben 10 on the bench and they're...
Well, at least we heard the right thing. And at least we know you heard the right thing. Because Jay Prince Jr. didn't have nothing to do with it. And I don't even know why people keep putting his name in it. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to you for putting the real information out there. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man. We about to get them watch ads and them goddamn short ads, man. We about to have commercials now when y'all come over here, man.
Referencing the wheelchair there. People saying, you guys don't understand. If you get muscle or bone damage, yeah, that'll put you out of commission for a while. But if you lose feeling in your legs, that's nerves. They're a lot more permanent damage-wise. People saying, I thought Ben said he's not paralyzed. How do you know he's permanently paralyzed? Because I don't know what person permanently paralyzed be posting like 10 do. Says he got hit in the spine. It's a very low chance he'll be able to walk again. He couldn't feel his legs at all when he got hit. Says he got shot in the neck for sure. He had a neck brace on, so those type of shootings normally do that. So JR, the feds, dude went to the internet. He knew that get back was on the way. He's soft. They're saying he currently in the feds with a case, and the dudes that tried him are free, so obviously he ain't too fed, or they would have been locked up. If you really saw what happened, the cops came out that night. It happened and said what happened, and it's all on video. You're just chatting, okay? Says, knowing Benny probably trolling. Dude probably went and bought a wheelchair just to troll. So this has been kind of going around all the subreddits. Everyone's sort of speculating. This one image has just driven Reddit absolutely crazy in a frenzy. People are saying it don't mean nothing. He's just recovering. Then other people saying whatever helps you sleep at night. Saying Offset was in a wheelchair at the casino. But yeah, this is kind of going crazy. So this isn't a crime in the D subreddit. Obviously going to be more supportive. People saying, bro, he can't walk. He cap him. They're saying Allstar JR is the 2026 Defensive Player of the Year. People are hating. They're saying he ain't finished the job. They're saying, dude really got put in a chair for a bitch that Jay Prince Jr. is messing with. F this stop runner ass dude. He got what he asked for. That's very unfair.
Nah, that shit is funny though. That nigga say Nick got put in a chair for a bitch. Jay Prince Jr. is fucking. Fuck this stop running ass nigga. He got what he asked for. Nah, that shit is funny though. If it was true though. You know what I'm saying? If that shit was true, you know that shit funny, but nigga, this shit ain't have nothing to do with goddamn Jay Prince. What NBA being 10 and All-Star JR had going on, nigga, that was them. That shit ain't have nothing to do with this, man.
Okay, a lot of people have been disrespecting, posting up silly things. Some people have been saying that if Von survived 10 would be doing wheelchair races with him. Now, if you didn't know, they're saying that Von was actually shot and paralyzed before he died.
Man, we watching some new update on, you know, what's up with Ben 10 and All-Star JR.
He couldn't walk. He had to get dragged to the car. There was rumors he got hit in the spine and he would have been in a wheelchair if he survived. But anyway, let's not do all of that. Okay, let's not do all of that. So look, I do hope that Ben does make a full recovery. I hope that, you know, with some physical therapy, he'll be back walking again. I really wouldn't wish paralysis on anybody. But at the same time, he's a strong, resilient guy. I don't mean he's not going to have a great life, even if he, you know, is suffering with this for the long term. I do think it's very strange that All-Star JR has been arrested on weapons charges, but not any kind of attempted murder charges, which would have made more sense. And I do think with a good lawyer, he will probably end up beating it and getting off scot-free. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. We still want to know, what was the deal with Jay Prince Jr.? Was he actually involved? Or was it just a coincidence like some people said? Did Ben 10 just take off on All-Star JR? He saw an opportunity. He saw some good jewelry. I don't know. We were waiting for JR. He was going to do a Vlad interview, allegedly. A lot of people were pointing the finger at Vlad when he got arrested, even though that's nonsense. But I would have loved to have heard what he had to say. In fact, there was a little bit of an...
I have completely abandoned ChatGPT. It just keeps failing me time after time after time, and I just can't.
As a rapper,
If you think about
before Gucci, bro.
Mob Tie's reputation,
Yeah.
when it comes to artists, is just as bad, if not worse, than Gucci Mane.
They've had some issues.
Issues is the understatement. Issues is the understatement. Mob Ties and Gucci Mane, in terms of how they cultivate and how they deal with and how they groom and grow artists, it's just as bad as 1017.
Yeah, it's not great right now.
When has it ever been great? When have they ever had a fruitful relationship since Rap A Lot switched over to Mob Ties? Name one artist.
Post Drake, I don't know.
Do we call Drake Mob Ties, bro? We understand that Jazz found him,
Yeah.
but Drake is his own entity, always have been. He's always been Arbery.
I mean, you still got to count it as a W. Just because it's the biggest W of all time doesn't change the fact that it was a W.
But he's not really a representation of anything Mob Ties. Drake is...
He's his own thing, yeah. I feel you. But, I mean, I'm saying, they did. At a certain point, he was signed on. So.
Pooh Shiesty, then we have Honeycomb Brazy.
Yeah.
Then we have one guy, then we have
Finesse.
Finesse 2 times.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Same thing going on in both camps.
Yeah.
Right? So Jay Prince Jr. is a horrible executive.
Yeah.
He's a coward.
You hate this so bad.
I don't like
Jay Prince Jr. I always had a cool relationship with him. I think I did his first ever interview.
Mm-hmm. How was that? Was it boring?
I recall it being cool. It was a long ass
Was
time
it
ago.
boring? Tell the truth, Adam.
You want me to tell you how long it was?
Yeah. Was it boring?
I don't recall it being boring.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Jay Prince Jr.
Yes, you do. You recall that shit being the worst possible, slow-talking, semi-retarded, LD ass shit in the world.
I recall being very honored that he did his first interview with me.
Because of him or because of his father?
6 years ago, 46 minutes. Yeah, that's not a long time.
It couldn't be no more than 46 minutes.
Well, you think he's that much of a boring guy?
Listen, you were honored to interview him, not because of him, not because of his personal accomplishments. You were honored to interview him because of his pedigree, his father.
Okay, sure, that's a big part of it.
Who would you have preferred to interview? Senior or Junior, if you had the opportunity?
Well, I would rather do the first interview with Junior than like the 18th interview with Senior. But obviously, his dad's accomplishments are, it's always going to be difficult to grow up under the specter of your dad being immensely successful. You know?
Right.
But where is Jay Prince in all this? You think he's just checked out?
No, he ain't checking out. He behind the scenes like a puppet master. And right there, that motherfucker is something to behold.
Yeah, okay.
Hell
So you
no.
have a ton of respect for him, but not his son.
His son, respect is earned. It's not just given. It's not just capitulated just because you are born in the lineage of somebody who's supposed to be. What have you done?
Right.
In the black community, we notorious for that. The black community don't give a fuck about what, like Big Meech and Little Meech.
Yeah.
The world doesn't give a fuck about your father being a legendary drug dealer. You yourself have not qualified yourself to be viewed like that or to be thought of like that. Same thing. Big Meech, Little Meech, Senior, Junior, same shit. Nothing different.
Yeah. That's tough. Imagine how hard it must be, like, growing up with your dad being in this position. Like, there's just, like, almost nothing that you could do that is going to be enough to dig you out of the hole of being considered a Nepo baby. It's its own specific challenge. Obviously, it's harder to just make it out of nothing. But even if you make something out of yourself, it's just like a lot of the world, particularly in hip-hop, is going to look at you as somebody who, he's just a rich kid.
It happens. So I don't think, so that's another thing. The world, black people, we're judging each other that way.
Yes, this is a black person thing, for sure, yeah.
Do you think
in the real world, your dad was successful? That's amazing. That's incredible.
My children are doing a lot better than I was doing at their age, and that's the way I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids, my sons, my daughters to be robbers or in the streets. I work hard to make sure that doesn't happen. But I try to give them as many opportunities as they can so they don't have to do that.
Let's
say like one of your kids becomes like a pretty prominent executive at a record label or whatever. People gonna give him that credit because they're gonna be like, damn, his dad, like, as much as you've accomplished now, they're gonna be like, his dad was in prison, blah, blah, blah. But then meanwhile, if you're like Diddy's son, like, and you have a job at a label, nobody's ever going to give you credit for that. You're going to have to sign a lot of huge artists before the narrative starts to change into, he's a very talented executive.
True. Because you have to work as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But I mean, also in the white world, like your dad being like super successful, I noticed with girls, this doesn't really matter. If you're an attractive woman, your dad's famous because of that's awesome. That's like recognizable last name. We're super obsessed with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So black people, we judge each other harshly.
Yes.
We are super critical of each other, and that's just what we do. Yeah. It is what it is. You can't move away from that. It is what it is. But above and beyond, I think so. Jay Prince Jr. had a chance. He had a chance to become a wonderful executive. He had a chance to do whatever he wanted to do in his life. He chose to try to be like his father, but he doesn't have the experience. His father was cut that way. He was groomed that way. He was conditioned that way. He had a different experience. He could never be like his father, although he's trying to emulate all things his father. He's failing miserably at that shit.
But like, even him doing some shit, like I've seen you kind of like using this against him, of saying like, he's running around doing gangster shit. He's rolling around with NBA.
He ain't doing nothing gangster.
Right, but he's hanging out with gangsters while they're doing gangster shit.
He's hanging with gangsters.
Okay.
It's like a bitch hanging with a motherfucker got some money.
But that's what I'm supposed to do, right? I'm supposed to have gangsters with me. We're going to do gangster shit. I'm not supposed to do it myself.
But he's denying doing any gangster shit. He's using people to do his bidding.
Right.
All-Star JR didn't have a problem. Let's talk about that for a second.
Sure, yeah.
All-Star JR didn't have a problem with Junior.
Yeah.
So people are trying to make it seem like, or make it appear as if that All-Star JR had an issue with Junior because Junior was dating is dating his baby mama.
Well, there was like videos of them basically taking shots at each other, or at least Jay Prince Jr. taking shots at All-Star, right?
There were videos of Jay Prince Jr. using this young woman.
Yeah.
Putting her in a position so that he can troll JR based off what she was doing.
Right.
There are no videos. There's nothing. There's no recordings. There's no nothing that shows All-Star JR giving a about outside of their child, him dating his baby mama.
Right.
All-Star JR and his baby mama broke up in 2021. From 2021, so people trying to make it seem like that they just broke up and it's fresh, and he's upset, and he's mad.
Right.
No, they broke up in 2021. Between JR and Junior, there are 4 or 5 other guys that she dated between.
Right.
And he never had the issue with any of the guys that she dated prior to Junior. Not one issue. Junior is a narcissist, and he's 100% bitch ass nigga. You ask anybody from Houston about his reputation, it's the reputation of a coward who uses and he hides behind everybody. He's not a gangster. Let me tell you why. Well, he's done all kind of gangster shit. To who? He hasn't done no gangster shit to a gangster. Excuse me.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you up to $200.
Hey,
Dude,
like and subscribe to the channel.
He hasn't done no gangster
y'all.
shit to a gangster.
Like and subscribe to the channel.
He ain't did no gangster shit to no gangster. Everybody that has fallen up under them have been somebody who they considered friends. Think about it. Quavo, Duke the Jeweler, right? They all thought they were friends. They all thought they were in good company. They all thought they were safe. And there are other issues that have taken place that haven't been newsworthy. There are other situations of people who have fallen in close proximity to them.
Maybe I'm naive, but why does the blame get placed directly on Jay Prince Jr. for Takeout's death?
The whole check-in thing.
Right.
You know what?
But then why is Jay Prince Jr. held responsible for what one guy from his crew ends up doing in a situation where I'm sure he didn't want that to happen?
Because you're responsible.
Yeah.
Because you're responsible. If you're as the leader, heavy as the crown.
Right.
You're responsible. If you're putting yourself out there and you're projecting yourself, right, and you're positioning yourself as a mob figure, as a person of reckoning, if your father is endorsing every play that you do, and you're saying to check in, Junior is a qualified person to check in with, you're responsible for what happens to the people who have checked in with you. Shit can't just happen. You just back off and say, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah.
No, that's not how check-in works.
Right.
If you check in with me, this check-in is some gangster shit. Check-in don't have nothing to do with no motherfucking music. The whole check-in shit came from the mafia. When the 5 family members left New York, they went to Philly, they checked in with the Philly mob boss. Not because they had to, not because anybody would do anything to them, but because when you're in my town, when you're in my city, you're in my territory, I'm responsible for you. If anything happens to you, then the 5 families are going to come down on my head and crush me.
Right.
Jay Prince Jr., as an executive, as a check-in, as a mob figure, has his track record is he's zero in he's zero in what?
Do you feel like the Detroit rap scene has fallen off a little bit since that sort of like COVID era that we're talking about? Or do you feel like it's is it a transitionary phase right now?
When I went and watched the little boy video, he was too excited and happy about shooting the nigga. When you know what comes, you was shooting the nigga. Either law enforcement, now you happy. But when I read what the police, what the feds said that they did,
he was mad.
He wasn't mad. He was embarrassed.
Yeah, they said they beat him up, knocked him out, woke him up.
Listen to me. He was embarrassed. See, anger is a smoke screen. Anger is the last destination to hurt, embarrassed, shame, unwanted, unloved, rejected, abandoned. There's other feelings wrong, nigga. Anger is the one that you think don't make you look weak. Because you don't want to say, man, he hurt my feelings. Man, they embarrassed me, man. Why did they embarrass me? I feel shame when they kicked me in my head and I couldn't get up and I begged them to stop. I felt humiliated. So both of you, I'm mad. No, you was humiliated. You was humiliated so bad, he got your gun and fell out. Took your gun like a real superhero doing the cartoon. Take the bully's gun, fire, pow. Watch the bully go down. Now let's get them. He get out there that was kicking on him. He come there. I don't care who I'm hitting. All y'all let this do me. And y'all recording. Hopefully that was recorded, that was his pinky or thumb got amputated with the bullet.
It looked like, I think it was probably like the index.
Missing any limb or in a half age in life. See, I lost my eye early, so I can adjust easy. I don't know I have one eye. lose his eye at 40 and 30.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Yeah. He ain't gonna be able to adjust. So
appreciate
I'm like
y'all
a three-legged
coming through,
dog.
man. Appreciate y'all
out there
coming
playing
through,
with the
man.
dog
Let's
with
get them
4
lights up, y'all.
Yeah, moving a little slower, faster than everybody. So check this out. This world, and I don't condone violence. Yeah, that ain't my thing. But you bother somebody, you bother me. You don't get to dictate my response. I know some. If you do something to them, they'll shoot up your mama house, knowing your.
Hey, let's get them likes up, y'all. Let's get them likes up. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all know we gonna have all the breaking news, all the hot topics, and all the new updates, man. Y'all double tap that screen, man. Like and subscribe to the channel.
Baby mama in there with the kids. Your grandmama sitting on the porch. It's the shadow of honeycomb braids in the grandmama in the house. They don't give a damn what's in there. And they know you not there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what I'm saying is,
if you've been injured in a recent car accident that wasn't your fault, I'm gonna show you how.
My woman, my baby mama. That's one of the lowest punches you can hit with. I don't care if you don't even like her no more. The fact that he over there pushing down off in there, in and around your boy, got her doing circus tricks on the camera. That's an inner feeling that is killing you if you don't kill him. And the bitch too.
I think disciplining his kid or something too.
Man.
You don't want no.
Hey, to all the real niggas, man. Hey, I always remember that whole pussy not yours, man. She was fucking another nigga before she fucked you, man. So don't go out like no sucker, man.
Like that discipline your kids,
Yeah.
he gonna beat him. Cause he don't like your daddy. See, Junior is the weakest of all the princes. That's a private school boy. Who gonna pick on Jay Prince's son? He been protected. Ain't no kid, he ain't had no fair fight where he had to fight on his own. He always had a group of because who his father was. Obama girls don't have to fight. John got it, boy, now. So he get to play whatever he want to play with the protection of his father.
How long you feel like that's gonna last?
It ain't lasted then. It's some caught him in some alleys in California and slapped the shit out of him, made him run, kick him in his ass, and give him rabbit ears. It's some caught him and took his chain.
No, I'm saying like as far as with his father. Like not on some disown.
Hey, let's get them likes up, y'all. Let's get them likes up. Double tap the screen, man. We got a lot of motion coming through here.
Last to your death. The honor and the prestige that his name carried, it carried with the family. That's why your granddad and your grandmom and them used to tell you, don't bring no shame to this family's name. Take it back because you ain't, your daddy name means something. You think King Von's son ain't gonna be protected till he die? You think Nipsey Hussle boy ain't gonna be protected? Do you see how we do celebrity kids?
I don't know though, honestly. Like
these are not street people. Jay Prince was a street. They take care of every from Fifth Ward that's in prison.
Appreciate y'all hitting that like button, man.
He take care of every in prison.
Make sure y'all double tap the screen, man. Hit that like button, like and subscribe to the channel, man. Go check out the podcast. Nobody say podcast on this channel. New uploads, you know what I'm saying? Shorts and videos. Man, check out the content, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Every month that's from Fifth Ward, Houston. His kids will be forever protected. Why? Because the world is going to treat you according to who your mother and father is.
Ricky, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Y'all appreciate y'all coming through.
If your mama and daddy was a dope fiend, get what? You get treated how dope fiend kids get. Nigga. You get molested at this house. You don't get fed over here because your mama ain't came and got you.
But when you say like protected though, I ain't gonna say I see people like just not having no type of protection. Like
it's some people die and killed.
I don't think they had a yeah, Jay Prince, no, yeah, but I feel like I don't think like King Von's son had a protection that Jay Prince son had.
You got to
it's like the people that's big like that. It's like it's
Dirk. Dirk, when King Von's son get up, Dirk haven't been immortalized. King Von been immortalized. He died a well-known killer. Every kid that love him right now today that's still defending him will have that same love in their hearts when they see that boy.
Oh, yeah.
It's no different when you see Dr. King, them kids, Malcolm, them kids, Muhammad Ali, them kids. You honor the child because you honor the parent. Now, your daddy's name can carry you forever, generations, legacies.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna carry. When I was thinking protection, I'm also be thinking like
you think Chicago protection.
No, like a real, like, you know, entourage moving with you, making sure you.
No, when you protected, you don't need the entourage. Have you seen me with entourage? When you protected, you don't need entourage. It ain't a city or state I can't go in and find refuge. Food. If my car.
Hey, let's get them likes up, y'all. We got 20 people over here, man. Let's get in the algorithm, man. Appreciate y'all.
No. When you what you are, you don't have an entourage. That's what Jesus off.
So that's what
Jesus off his entourage.
For sure.
No, man, a nigga move with him and his necessities. What's his necessity? Him in a brawl. You and that go out. Or y'all meet in the middle.
Do you feel like when it comes to like self-defense, do you consider that snitching? Or is it just like self-defense?
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man, coming in, hitting that like button. Appreciate y'all, man.
Snitch before self-defense. If you threaten me, I don't watch all the first 48s where two streets having a beef. And the police told me, man, if you just came down here and reported it. Now you got to go do 15 years on manslaughter. I want the free kill. Yeah, I want the free kill and secretly send my tithe money to his mama's house and she don't know where it come from because it ain't got a name on it. But that's me sending something to his mama. Because I enjoy killing him for with me. I don't want to go to sleep and see the face of a nigga I done killed. I still see the white man face from a boy.
Hey, let's not forget, he didn't kill the white man. Another dude killed the white man, a boy that he was with. So, you know what I'm saying? He capping right there. You know, he probably do see the white man face, but he wasn't the shooter.
I stood over and watched him die. I don't want to kill no it's a face.
He talking about he stood over him and watched him die. Man, stop capping, bro. Charleston White is capping, and that's how he got on. If y'all don't remember, he got on because of that case. The case that he's talking about, the dude that actually killed the white man is facing a life sentence. You know what I'm telling you? Charleston White snitched on him. Have y'all went and seen Charleston White when he was younger on the stand telling the laws about how he told the dude to shoot the guy? So yeah, Charleston White is a snitch. So while he up here glorifying killing a white man, no, nigga, you actually told on the dude that killed the white man. Nigga, you was just with him.
Occurred, that'll hunt you.
What went through your head, like, after that, like?
It felt good because I was told by the old kill the man. I sat up, I was born.
Hey, kids, if you listening right now, please do not believe this guy. This guy talking about it felt good, my nigga. It didn't feel good because if it felt good, you wouldn't have snitched on your homeboy. That shit do not feel good when them people got you down there and they won't let you home. This is for entertainment purposes only. Charleston White is lying. He is doing this shit for clicks and views just like a whole lot of more guys. Y'all have to read up on the case and do y'all own information to see that this nigga is up here capping, man. So don't believe that shit. If you do something to this guy or if you even threaten this guy, he's gonna call the laws on you, my nigga. This nigga is a snitch and he's a bullshit nigga.
One of the 70s that just got their rights to vote in 64. They still mad in 84.
Let's get them likes up, y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's get them likes up.
When Goldie got the white man on the mat. So I couldn't wait to get out of mama's house and here listening to these niggas talk about how to go down there and pickpocket, how the jewelry right here in his face. Get no. don't do it in your village. Robin Hood robbed from the rich and came back to the poor. You come back, you give mama something, you give grandmama something. You and this split it and go separate ways. Y'all don't hang together getting high. You go feed people. So now I thought I was doing something honorable. Taking a white man's life. Shoot that mother. I thought that was honorable, nigga. I was told to go across the railroad tracks. Why? Sometime when we snuck out at nighttime in 89, 88, it's a truck full of white boys. Let's get them. So when we see them, it's like gazelles in line. It was automatic. Wasn't no gang banging then. We was fighting Mexican. We were fighting the Asian. We were representing. Because we had some old that was talking to us. Our mama's name was at work. Them was laying in the bed.
Hey, let's get them likes up, y'all. Come on, man. I ain't got to keep stopping the video, man, to tell y'all to double tap the screen and hit the like button, man. Let's get them likes up, man.
Getting up at 12 with some white Allstar with no dirt on it, with starch in their jeans, going to go do nothing. So now, I was misguided and misled. My mother wasn't hateful. I heard the resentful black man that was lazy, wouldn't get up, go to work, and blame the white man. And then we cut on the television, James Evans blaming the white man. I walked like George Jefferson. He talked bad to the white man. George Jefferson talked bad to Archie Bunker. Nigga called him a every time and Archie Bunker called him a nigga. And they were great neighbors. And both of them talked mean to their wife.
This settlement check completely changed my life, and it came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I'm on.
So now I ain't this kind of person.
What would you say it started having an effect on you, like a negative effect?
It's negative because I'm sitting around men who haven't achieved anything with goals and aspirations. I'm sitting around the niggas that's scamming, hustling, and the woman working. So in the 70s and the 80s, the black man got weak. I was doing construction. He laying on the woman. She done got food stamps from Section 8. I was new to niggas. And that dope done came. So me sticking back thinking they some hell of a nigga not getting up going to work on the white man job because the dope made them feel free. They didn't know selling dope was illegal. So while our mama was at work, we watching some hell of shit. We thought clean in the hustling, big talking. But without the woman, he was nothing. Then he got weak and got off on dope. And she became even weaker. So now we mistreating the old. And now mama and them mistreating the nigga we once looked up to. All the kingpin on. Guess who showed? The weak showed the women how to sell dope. They started fronting the dope to the kids. That's when they took the kingpin. And they put the women and the children in the streets. So I'm sitting back watching this. I've never been in the streets. I've been a sheltered kid that's been watching it from a safe place, on the porch and in the house with my mama. I can see it on television. But boy, when I can finally go up the street and around mama's corner, yeah, mama can't see me. I can't hear her holler, Charlotte, Mom. When I can finally do that, I was a grown little boy after all the shit I done seen. Yeah, I was a menace, but I wasn't. I was just doing what I thought was honorable to do as a little boy. Delinquent, break bottles, break windows, go into a store and take something. But I can't go home with nothing new. Where you get that from, son? I didn't buy it for you. My mother was very attentive. So it was hard to get over on her. So I had to run away from home, not come home for a week to go be bad. And rather go to juvenile detention than for to go home with my mama. Her chastening was worse than going to jail. I would rather spend 30 days in boys' home, playing tough, to have to watch the disappointment, hear the disappointment, and answer questions to the disappointment. Yeah, that was like interrogating, because my mother won't let you have to give her logical answers. Yeah, she'll tell your ass up too. Yeah. So now, still to this day, my mother's chastening has an effect.
They make you like regret doing certain things?
No, they don't make me regret doing it.
No, regret, but like think about it type shit.
No, I feel bad then, as most kids do. I feel bad because I'm being chastened. But when this chastening is over, I'm going to do it again. The chastening don't stop me from doing it. Okay, mama, I learned to listen. And let it hurt my feelings and do something worse because she hurt my feelings. Yeah, mama hurt my feelings. When I come outside tomorrow, I'm going to do something worse than what I did today because mama hurt my feelings. Yeah, they can't. Mama hurt my feelings. The world got a problem.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man?
Then nigga, it got to a
Appreciate y'all
point
hitting
where
that like button, man.
this was honorable to do because they started promoting gangsterism and criminal elements to children in music, entertainment. So they were brainwashed. This was honorable, nigga. He was in the 5th and 6th grade talking about what we were gonna do, how we were gonna walk when we go to prison.
Like just knowing that's just.
I know they gonna catch your body and die.
Yeah.
We thought it was honorable, not that we want to go. Every rap video we see,
what's the deal? What's going down, G? What's up with you, homie? Appreciate you coming through, G.
If you've been in a car accident in the past year, they may have to give you a huge check. Man. And all you have to
like and subscribe to the channel, man.
They gave us Penitentiary 1, Penitentiary 2, Penitentiary 3. They gave us a blueprint on how to. I knew from watching Eugene at 7, 8 years old in Penitentiary 1 that I'm gonna be a 2-sweet. And I'm gonna take on the biggest, ugliest black, because that's how they scared Eugene.
Really?
And all you got to do is fight. And I got my uncles coming home from prison making it sound bravado. Like they do it. You can't walk on a level 4 yard. They making want to commit a crime and go see if he can walk on a level 4 yard.
I seen, when I was in jail, I seen that was in jail planning to go back to jail. Like literally, like basically, while we in jail, he get out the phone. I'm finna get all my pregnant. So when I come back in here, I had to support all of them. And it's like you ain't even thinking about like how to stay out.
But if you live in this life,
yeah, that's what it was.
Listen, if you live in this life, who think to stay out? Because this is what comes with it. Yeah. It's the new criminal that won't parole. It's the new criminal that got questioned for the police when he put handcuffs on him. Man, what I do? They'll tell you what you do in booking. Take me to jail. There's never been no conversation between cop and criminal other than take me to jail. Cop mistreat you, whoop your ass. The criminal don't go file a racist complaint that the police mistreat me. He take the ass whooping. Why? This would come with cop and robber. Why the cop complaining about being mistreated?
Who made them rules though? Because it's like all the rules basically for you to lose.
It is. Death or jail. That's always been the rules of the street.
And then it's like all the situations you get the short end of the stick. Like,
listen, who told you win in the streets?
Like right now.
The rappers came with that. The street never told you to win. Everybody told you to stay out this young blood. You don't want to do this, man. It ain't no end to this. You can't get out. My old pop, 79, still wearing the suit. When you put the suit on as a man, you don't take it off. All of us put the suit on as a little boy. That's why we take it off and go play granddaddy. That old pops don't play granddaddy. Them they walk away from their kids.
I appreciate y'all subbing to the channel, man. Appreciate everybody who subbed to the channel and hit the like button.
Them old didn't run the guard. Malcolm did because he was a little boy following another man. He was a little boy, 25 years old, with a prison, following Elijah Muhammad. Old didn't follow nothing but the drill sergeant or the captain who taught them how to kill on the field to get back home. That's what they listened to. The who been on the battlefield, that done fought war, that taught them how to fight in Vietnam. They don't listen to nobody. So we put the suit on a little bitty boy.
What's the deal?
Black and we gangster. A little bitty boy.
In here, man.
And we can stand on these codes. Till they put a nigga ass in 80X at 17 years old. Now your mom and them, oh, you just 17 years old. Till they shoot you running from the police. My son ran from the police one time and went to juvenile during the pandemic. He's trying to sneak out to go get some pussy. He don't know what to do. He ain't never had no interaction with the police. The police just have to like mind their business. He just take off running. Police ain't mind it. Now the police won't know.
Hey, y'all hit that like button, man. So like and subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, watching the content, man.
You know what I said to daddy in front of all them women here?
Yeah, only reason I'm playing the content because y'all still pulling up, man. So y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. We'll have some more Charleston content, man. And since y'all liking this content, tomorrow I'm going to have a new video of a live reaction about some content with Charleston, man. So y'all hit all notifications, man, when y'all subscribe to the channel so y'all can get them notifications, man. For real, for real. Appreciate y'all coming through. Let's get back to the content.
They should have shot you in your ass. Mama, oh, son, they should have shot him because that's what the police do when you run.
You know what's so crazy? Around the time when I turned like 21, 22, I had got the mindset like down there, even if I ain't doing nothing wrong, just run from them. Because almost every time I had police contact, even though I wasn't doing nothing wrong, something happened. And I
You are doing something wrong. You walking around with an attitude.
I was driving for DoorDash.
Man, you with attitude though. You don't know the yes sir, no sir. Man. You don't know you still a slave.
I was walking with a DoorDash bag and they came up to me with gunpoint.
You think you equal. You complain about white people all the time. So why is your mistreatment a surprise to you? Y'all say this all the time.
I know what I was doing. It wasn't wrong, but I would say like what I
Chicago killed DoorDash
is I just stopped being around people. I started being by myself, and then I stopped getting in trouble.
I figured that out in 30. I used to always wonder why the police stop us. It's 4 in the car, 3 in the car. Everybody had turned backwards. One got a seatbelt on. Okay, everybody look young. Chances are they don't even have liability insurance. Chances are somebody there got some tickets. Chances are the tags gonna be out. This is a perfect profile stop.
They look at your car and feel like,
man, they looking at cheap. Man, there you go. Nigga, they know you ain't. Yeah. Nigga, they know you ain't.
I always say like, if I wouldn't do it, but like I could be a great detective just based off because I know what to look for. Most cops are criminals. Yeah, most criminals are cops. Yeah, they be telling. But what you mean by that? I get the most cops are criminals. What's the most criminals are cops?
The average that's a criminal at some point cooperate with the police. If he's a criminal longer than 2 years.
Subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel.
If he get in trouble more than one time and he's a criminal, there's a 90% chance he's cooperated or told on somebody. You don't know, guys, because he take a plea bargain. And he told on take a plea bargain. And it never comes to the light. It's a whole bunch of niggas with some OG status, niggas. Some big names that got that stain on their name. But you don't know this because black people didn't create the no snitching code. Black people always had a barter system. We'll give him up to save us.
If you got hit, even if you were not driving, you need to try this.
Because
a nigga on the sudden, man.
Go and they gonna hang you. But you save all of them. They go sell your mama. They gonna send your sister down there where they rape the girls all day. Don't go. We done this. You done this. It was your idea. Tell them you done it. Come. They go find you in the woods. Come on back, man, if you sell your mama. And you got to come back with honor. Make the sacrifice for doing wrong. That's gonna cost your people. Them was honorable back then. The nigga turn him in and then go get him. This your daddy here, your mama here, your sister here, and this mouse ain't gonna sell y'all. Ain't gonna sell. But if you do this, they gonna separate us. Now, nigga, that's where the come in at Uncle Tom. So we stop listening to the and start listening to the Italians. Scarface. We stopped listening and following Bumpy Johnson. We started coming up with the Italian gangster code. That's what we following. That's why we call ourselves gangsters and not niggas. You call yourself, ain't never been gangsters. That's Italian who do drive-bys and shoot up the house. Those are the Italian that do business around the women and children. Commit crimes out of business. The little boy came and brought the dope in the house and trapped out the neighborhood. Boy in the hood, the man don't bring the dope around women and children. He go get him a laundromat at his partner's tire shop. So I don't honor none of this Italian gangster. I say because I got the game from them old. And we look down on the Italian that do bad to their own people, exploit their own people. That's why you do it. The Chinese do it. The white boy don't exploit his people. And the didn't either. So y'all got the Italian in the game. That's why y'all divided.
Sean, what's the deal? What's
the
going down, y'all? Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all coming through.
If it take a year to get it,
like and
don't get him in his
subscribe
mama
to the
house.
channel, man.
They know where to find him. So y'all got an Italian gangster mob. Look at Jay Print and them talking mob time. We a nation. We ain't no mafia.
I feel like it's a watered down version of it.
What you mean? They watered down. Italians kill women and children.
Humble life. What's up? What's up, man?
Basically, like
the Sicilian mafia.
Basically, almost like in a way, like made Las Vegas what it is.
No, the white boy made Las Vegas what it is. The white boy let the dumb Italian come put his game down there and took everything from him.
Already.
Did it from Al Capone, tax evasion. The white boy got the meanest game. It's called make law. He make law. You can't beat him because he make law. We following a European Italy culture. They kill each other with these mob families. Y'all call it yourself star. Y'all take on these mob names and mob. Larry Hoover made Gangster Disciples a non-profit. Do your research. Why you think they were doing voter registration before y'all came along?
Niggas say non-profits, man. We on
the idea was not criminalizing.
Hey, man, we on the road to 1,000, man. We need 80 more subscribers, man, to get to 1,000, man. Let's go ahead and get to 1,000 so I can get this page monetized, man, and YouTube can start cutting me this check, man. Appreciate everybody to hit that like button. Appreciate everybody subscribing, man. Back to the content, man.
You
learn the white man game and play the white man game. Don't you know his ABCs? Learn his law too, then. The Italian learned this law. The Italian needs to know how to bribe a cop, a politician. If y'all gonna play the Italian game, do what they do. They kill co-police. They over them.
Yeah.
You think that so we playing because we put the suit on watching movies. If you study the history of the Crips, that's where Tookie Williams got the idea from. Scarface movie, shit like that. All ideas come from movies and songs. We ain't seen no gangster. We seen a criminal thug. Gangsters wore suits and had business. Where the gangsters, the real gangsters got businesses, nigga. Go home at night with their family. Man, playing.
We up here running these views.
And half didn't get the room. They mama neglected in the back. So they was sober and learned. That's why they know everybody else. I was trained and I was taught the way you should go. I didn't get put out in the streets as a kid to put on.
Yeah, man, I went to your page and checked it out. Seen you was a real person, bro.
One bad day.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
Cost me my life. I ain't I don't know nothing about criminality other than television. I ain't never seen a gang member outside of colors. Never. Until I got the boy at home. I ain't never seen a gang member outside of movie colors. Didn't know how to identify till I got in the boys' home and seen it up close and personal.
How was that for you?
Fascinating. Why? It was like playing football. We just didn't have shoulder pads. We had a brotherhood and camaraderie. We had an uncle, we had a daddy, we had a big homie, we had a brother, all in that little circle, and we all lied to each other and said we'll die for each other. Until we started going to prison and realized we were little boys believing a fairy tale. All this shit fake. And we done threw our lives away at 15, 16, 17-year-old and ain't coming home till we fought it for some fake shit. Man, go down there and don't talk to nobody. Heart be broken when he realized his big homie like boys. And his big homie jumping, saying, yes, sir, boss. You go down in that prison system, you don't see no strong that ain't everybody doing what the white man say do. All these trying to make parole. And they politicking with the Mexicans. They don't want to go to war with the white boy because they don't want to fight. Because the Mexicans got the dope. So they let the Mexicans on them. That's all over.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes and we'll spot you up to $200.
That's all over. Because the nigga ain't going to put the dope in his ass to get in. The Mexican is. The nigga going to be trying to fuck the other nigga. Rather than do business with him, the Mexican go bring him in and not let nobody know they we gonna leave each other out there starving. Have to bow to the Mexican.
Wise
Man,
guy, what's
that's
the
the
deal,
gangster
boy?
mob.
What's going down?
So y'all didn't inherit growth and development. Y'all took the spirit
Already, man.
of
Yeah,
Al
drop
Capone.
that content, bro.
That do bad
I'm
to
gonna come
their people.
support you, G. I'm gonna tap in.
Italians ain't never done bad to white people, Asians, Mexicans. They do it to one another. So we've been studying this Italian blueprint for 40 years. I ain't watched the movies until Godfather came out. I wasn't fascinated with Scarface. I like Miami Vice. The police that were kicking in the door playing gangster. I was fascinated about that white boy and that nigga with their dress. Now, I ain't gonna saw Scarface with my nigga. That with the curly hair. I started putting S curls on my hair so I can look like that with my eyes. I started asking the doctor, can he make me a hazel eye?
So you was playing cops when you playing cops and robbers?
When I was a little boy, I had the cowboy. The nigga who didn't have the cowboy stick, the cowboy had in the holster, he had to play Indian. He was dirty with no toy. How you gonna play cowboy? I'm not giving you my horse. Then I'm gonna get a police outfit. I'm gonna get a fireman outfit. I'm gonna get a postal outfit. And I'm gonna get a military outfit. Because that's what they indoctrinated us with cartoons and television. Those things. It was honorable to be a police officer. Why? He'll kick your ass without his back up. Now, back in them days, one law come and get a nigga. He'll fight the law. And they had a mutual respect for each other. Cop and robber.
Yeah, I rarely see that now.
Oh, well, because the robber don't want to take the mistreatment. This is what we always do. When you get soft with what the police saying. We hit you in the head as you put in, nigga. You know what we playing. Now you get down there calling your mama, want to get a lawyer. I saw you throw the pistol. So the even exchange here, you run. Every criminal know if you run from the police,
They
you gotta,
yeah.
why you running? You trying to get rid of something, right? So you're gonna get rid of this and sacrifice the ass so you throw that pistol, so you throw that dope. Cause you know you can't outrun them. So when they whoop your ass, take the ass whoop and just know you got rid of dope. Ain't nobody telling you because coming off the port playing little boy. And when they get mistreated, they think they supposed to be treated fairly. Criminals aren't supposed to be treated fairly. They just say you have rights, but you don't. That's just because it says it in the Constitution. But your rights is violated every day as a criminal. Court proceedings and everything. They might have your in court for 3 years, but the Constitution says you have a right to a speedy and fair trial. Go to there and tell them I want a trial. They'll have it tomorrow, and you and your lawyer ain't ready. But you got to be brave enough to do it, though, nigga. And chances are they might do it tomorrow. And they slam your plan.
DJ, we're leaving.
Is my old spice in there?
I think I'm gonna stay. Or you win playing. We don't play, we give in with that white man, nigga. Behind punishment.
Do you feel like that's what's gonna happen with the situation since they locked up Allstar JR? Like you feel like they're gonna try to press him and get him to say like they tried to rob him?
Oh, he's a victim of a crime.
Hey, let's get them likes up, y'all. Let's get the 30 likes, man. Let's get the 30 likes, man. Appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. Appreciate everybody, chilling, watching the content, man. Like and subscribe, man. Let's run this shit up, man. We're in the algorithm over here.
Yeah, but if
he already said they tried to rob me. He already said you took my chain.
In the song, but
in the song they used this to convict too.
Yeah.
So if you already understood, the world know they tried to rob him. That's on video. The gun fell out of being. So he wasn't a convicted felon possessing a gun. He was a man whose life was in danger, being mobbed and attacked.
But they charged him for the gun.
They charged him for the gun to get the mother.
Because is it because they want to try to pressure him to say?
No. They charging him for going back, standing over him, shooting him again, and then spitting on him. Man down. First shot, dropped him, put him on his back.
I don't think he got charged for that, though. He got charged for the gun.
They can't charge him for that, but they can charge you for anything, nigga.
Yeah.
They really charging you for that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
The whole situation is one. the details of what he done is go get him.
Yeah.
You can't shoot him.
Because they probably would just let it go.
Well, for one, you so reckless. You so reckless. We was gonna let it go, but you went back and made that song.
Because I just seen somebody.
We was gonna let it go, but you went back and made that song. You can't taunt the feds.
Yeah.
Every taunt the feds, they do this to them. Every do that, they do this to them. No. You have to show some level of strength and compassion when you got the gun. If the police did a nigga like that, y'all would say wrong with the most.
They trained to shoot
man.
to kill.
Shout out to Tennessee, man.
They're trained to shoot and kill. You're not trained to kill, so why you killing? Shit. He on his back.
99, 88.
No.
What that is?
That's why you shouldn't be shooting.
89, 93.
Because you're shooting with no training.
Going down.
With emotions. That's why he shot chasing everybody. No, when you got the gun, you got... Huh?
Yeah, you're responsible for every bullet coming out of there.
He went chasing everybody, just shooting the finger off. Now you're committing a crime. You stood over him and shot. There's no more self-defense now. Those people are retreating.
Yeah.
He's on the ground. We can't get you for this because it could be hard sell with the video footage. So we'll get you for this by using your rap video. You make it criminal with what you say afterwards. So if you close your mouth, they don't know if it's criminal or not.
You feel like Ben 10 or Jay Prince Jr. and them gonna get locked up behind it?
No. When you throw the rock and hide your hand, what he do? What Jay Prince do?
I don't know. But only reason I asked that because almost every time I seen like crazy stuff happen where the police could lock people up and they don't, every time it usually be a Fed case coming behind it.
He ain't no Fed.
I just got paid $62,000 for my car accident using nothing but...
He ain't no Fed. Jay Prince Jr. is not a nigga that the Fed want. His dad is.
Like when you have situations like...
Jay Prince Jr. is not a nigga that the Feds want. He been caught with a gun inside of Harris County Jail. The Feds could have got him in.
He said he had a gun in the jail?
In the jail.
Like while he was locked up?
In the jail.
What the...
Caught with one in the jail. His daddy beat the Feds. When Scarface said officer come on it and fuck the DEA, Maxine Waters came and spoke up for him. So people play. They want his daddy. But where you see his daddy around any crime?
Yeah.
The boy is not a criminal. The boy is not a criminal. He's a studio gangster fooling people.
Ain't that enough to get charged?
No.
Well, I said,
how you gonna charge Malibu 10? What is he doing?
Didn't 6ix9ine get charged?
But 6ix9ine was actively involved in gangs. They're not a gang. They're a record label with no criminal history. He has no criminal history. What is he doing illegal to make the Feds charge? He was around like killing.
Shit, where smoke is fire. It's a lot of smoke.
But nobody's pointing him out as a smoke.
I mean, probably not to the police, but we see everybody see that.
What we see is always wrong. Because we looking from way up in the stands, trying to see what the referee seeing in the replay booth. We don't have access to the replay booth to even be saying what we seeing.
But we could.
You believe half of what you see and half of what you hear.
We could name the facts though.
What's the facts?
The facts. It's a public beef with them. We know that much. With Jay Prince Jr. and the dude J.I. That's a fact. Everybody's saying that it's a public beef.
Who saw that?
You see them online go back and forth, and before.
But only people knew that was their followers.
Yeah.
The people that sit on the jury won't know that. What we know,
they gonna play it for them though.
But it won't make sense though. Jurors don't think internet beef. They're gonna watch what happened on tape, not your suspected internet beef. They're not even gonna let that come up because it's not facts. We don't know if y'all really beefing over this girl. We don't know that.
They talked about it though.
No. Listen, when you come to court, hearsay is not admissible in court. You're talking hearsay.
But I'm saying they specifically talked about it.
When that crime was committed, you cannot say this was over a girl. How can you?
Oh yeah, you can't say why, but you can
hearsay.
say
No. You're talking facts in court. You're talking about watching internet stuff. that the police watch every day and all day, they never charge nobody for, compared to a robbery where they dropped the gun and the victim picked it up. You can't even add internet beef to that. His actions has nothing to do with that girl. Him shooting the people that he was jumping on and then coming back standing over him, that's the crime, not Jay Prince, won't even be brought up. You're thinking pole beef talk, gossip. It won't come up in court. The video footage and what happened that day, it won't even go back to the girl. Because they're going to say, object, that's hearsay. Because the girl ain't going to come in and say, yeah, this is over me.
Don't statements when they keep pressing the people around you and somebody breaks.
Listen, the girl's not there, right? So you bringing the girl in, they don't want
to. It might not be the girl, it might be one of their homies.
Listen, the police don't take miss. They take facts and who was there. They don't take what the homies are talking. That's what the bloggers take. The police don't. Police don't. Homie, you think.
Hey, appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Double tap the screen. Let's get these likes up, man. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. They got my channel in the algorithm, man. So let's go ahead and get this channel monetized, man. I need y'all to support, man. Hit all notifications when y'all subscribe to the channel.
Jay Prince Sr. been beating the feds all these years for his stupid ass son. Everybody knows not gangster. Go come down. He's not even involved in nothing that the feds won't. Boosie's name was tied to the jeweler, not Jay French. Boosie was. It's some more name that was tied to that, not Jay Prince would take off. He just so happened to be there walking over the body with his dice game. But Quavo blamed for the shooting, the beef, and all of that. Jay Prince shooting, that's the mob, that's the media.
Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all some real ones, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
It's not factual. That you can't prove in court because the DA go reject this. We cannot convict him on any talk. Well, he was on the blog saying, well, what blog posted? Well, he posted on his page. No. It's more.
But they use it against you for sure.
Say, stop telling.
Because the ain't to come here and say, it's behind me. If she come in and say that, then yeah. When they describe the details of that crime, being on that little TJ gonna be saying this over a bit. They're gonna be saying he tried to took my chain and hit me. That's what this was over.
Matter of fact, TJ he had a fight with Offset, then Offset ended up getting shot or something like that.
Your teams are racing to transform work with AI agents. And all these AI agents with
TJ he had a fight with Offset, then Offset ended up getting shot or something like that.
Oh no. Y'all don't know about none of this shit, man.
Yeah.
I just heard TJ name just the other day, so I don't know who he is, what he do.
Yeah, New York rapper. But you saying they just tried, well, I don't know if this is accurate, but I think they just tried to kill Trump, then they killed the guy.
Yeah, I think everybody playing.
I'm trying to see how all these guns keep getting there. Trump getting there, the president. Like, I mean, it looked like he was good. They continue.
This is a gun country. It's a gun country. No, this is a gun country. They don't pat search you in and around the White House. Only when you go into the White House. Anybody can walk up to the gate with a gun on him. This is a gun country. We have a right to bear arms.
So when the president leaving out, I'm pretty sure they sweep the area or something.
Days before.
Oh yeah.
See, he mapped that days before. Yeah, days before. But I think everything is staged. I think everything is staged and planned. It's just ironically and curiously that white school teachers that went to the White House and tried to shoot Trump in the middle of a wall, on top of a wall that we ain't went to Congress for. I don't pay attention to nothing to me. I don't watch that. I didn't even know he had got assassinated. I don't pay attention because if they telling you it's proper.
Let me ask you this question then next. Do you think in Pooh Shiesty's mind he was thinking Gucci was gonna keep it street?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Yeah, they probably had the conversation, man. Somebody probably told, man, tell the police on you, man. You know how they deal, man. Go and bring that heat to you, but when you bring that heat back to them, oh, they calling the police. You know what I'm saying? They expect to be able to you over, but then when you come back to them over, the police somehow get in the business. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, really when it comes to Gucci, man, he really kind of lost all kind of respect for, you know, I lost all my respect for him, you know what I'm saying? Because first you did a diss album.
You saying Gucci?
Yeah, I'm saying Gucci, you feel me? I lost respect for him. You know, that's just what it is. When he did that diss, I'm listening to the diss judge. You done told him. That's the evidence.
Well, let me ask you this question. Can you be honest, can you be a victim and a snitch?
And look, man, this, you know, they don't go by now, these youngsters, but this the codes of the street, man. You don't do none of youngsters, children or old folks, you know. And when people is in the community and they're not in the streets, I'm gonna say it like this here: if they're not in the streets doing no hustling, dope, nothing like that, there, because you have people in here that's in society that really don't, you know, of the society. You know what I'm saying? So if they ain't in the streets, me personally, I get them the right to tell something. You see what I'm saying? Cause you know.
So what you saying is Gucci, he made his bones and his persona was in the street. So that's always gonna carry with you. You can't square up at no time after you make your money in the streets. You preach in the streets. You done sent guys to prison. They falling out the goo-wop. You on video talking about how you ain't never gonna tell. You rather die first. And the first time they put the Draco in your mouth, you singing like a bird. Is that what you saying? You gotta this is gonna ride with you all the way out?
And this dude here, man, I told I lost respect for him. Come on, man, you got a murder case. You come on, man, you come away from a bunch of shit. You handle business. You been in the streets. You talked all this shit on your raps. Now what type of credits you gonna have? I mean, what you gonna have out in the streets now? All this shit you talking about, I ain't gonna sneak. You doing it. I ain't gonna do this here. You doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So now I look like listening. I mean, yeah, you might be a rapper or whatever, but what the I'm listening to it for, and you ain't even about what you saying. You see what I'm saying? You done lost that now. You feel what I'm saying? You'll never see it. Come on, man. You did a video talking about what happened, this and this. That's your ticket right there to telling the police.
On the flip side, man, you know what a lot of people say? They'll say, man, this shit is entertainment. You know what I mean? And that's what the consensus people say, man, it's entertainment, and anybody stupid for believing Gucci in the first place. That all these guys, they say he from Atlanta. They say they call that Ratland in the first place.
Yeah.
Nothing but rats down there. That's what they say. You know, that's like going to pest control, you know, down there. So to believe anything that any of these rappers saying, that's on you. That's the separation between the real and the fake. From what you saying, Pooh is for real, and what we seeing is that possibly Gucci ain't what he said he is.
Now, Gucci ain't what he said he is, man. You know, I can vouch for Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Pooh, you know, it's some shit that he done did that'll put him in prison anyway. You feel what I'm saying? You know, he done got away with some shit he done did. You know, he that young dude in the street. Yeah, he one of the real street dudes in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Man, if he say he did it or he gonna do it, he can do it. You know what I'm saying? Then he got youngsters, a bunch of youngsters that's behind him. You know what I'm saying? Now how he got to be like, I don't know if it's his voice or the rap or what, how he got to be like that there, but he got a whole game behind him. You know, he the one that started. And can you just imagine, you 24 years old, you start your own shit, and now you got motherfuckers all in Alabama hollering your shit just because your raps, your lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I mean, can't nobody take nothing from him with his rap style. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what type of rap you can call it. Is it this, what they call it in Chicago? Is it drill, some type of drill music? Or, cause you know, man, you listen to Pooh, that's all he talking about. I don't even think I know a song Pooh that's a love song. Unless it's about a gun or about robbing, the love he got for that shit. I don't even think he got one of them love songs like he talking to a girl. You feel what I'm saying? The whole thing he talking about like with dirt. Get it back in blood, you feel me? Shit, heard you got your rifle too. You know what I'm saying? It was shit that he was saying that, yeah, this true. You know, nigga, I'm gonna put you out there. If you're a pussy, I'm gonna put you out there. You know what I'm saying? And if you come for me, then hey, shit, you see after all that shit he said on records here, he in Memphis. Ain't nobody with me. He ended up going to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But shit, ain't nobody with. Now, when you came in prison, it's a whole different thing. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Man, it's a lot of people calling him, man, the crash out of the century. And you know, man, and I don't find no
appreciate y'all
pleasure,
hitting that
man,
like button, man.
and seeing
Appreciate y'all
nobody
hitting that
go to
like
jail.
button.
But
let's get y'all to subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel, y'all. We in the algorithm, man. We about to blow up, man. 2026, man. It's our year, man. New content creator, a new YouTube G coming to this motherfucker, man. Go ahead and king me, man.
you gotta answer this question, man. You know, you gotta. He been out for 90 days before he went back.
Right.
We just saw both of his one conviction and the other alleged crime. Both of them got caught on camera. You didn't learn anything from the first time you was in a Skittle Green McLaren and y'all was robbing, and you didn't realize that this is what sent you to the feds the first time. You didn't learn anything while you was in pretrial services and they was reading your PSR and you can see how the feds work. I feel you should have known the second time at least,
right,
to move differently, especially at that magnitude where you're gonna be dealing with someone like Gucci.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes and we'll spot you up to $200. Apply now.
Like Gucci.
Man.
That's his boss, essentially. That's all I'm saying, you know?
I mean, this is what's supposed to happen, but now, when you, man, didn't give about this shit. I mean, if it happen, man, we finna go down there business, need to get in line. That's the only way I can see that he thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, man, shit, this nigga ain't trying to let me out my contract. I'm gonna ask him first out there, that finna get dealt with. Y'all ready? All right, let's roll. You know, it wasn't no real orchestrated sitting at no table. Hey, we gonna do this, you gonna do that. Hey, this. No, I mean, I don't see Pooh Shiesty just, you know, going through it like that. Now, his daddy, if he was the one that orchestrated, yeah, I could say his daddy probably like, hey, man, we need to do it like this or do it like that. That's if, when the problem was brought to him, he didn't say, hey, man, shit, let's roll. What's going on? Shit, get it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like I said, I'm a dad and a granddad. Shit, my children come to me and something going on, man, what's up, let's roll. I ain't even really asking no question. You know what I'm saying? Because I teach them to be right, you know. Teach them, you know, that's what it is, you know, shit.
Should he have went about it a different way in your mind?
I mean, was it another way?
Question.
You know what I'm saying? Was it another way? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think it was another way, man. I mean, the only way that I could see that it would have went real bad and somebody got killed up in there. You feel what I'm saying?
He gave his player card. He gave his card away. You hand me that motherfucking you can run that bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The whole thing. My honest opinion about the Gucci shit is that. So it's two different angles. One, we can say, okay, he's not the Gucci of old. He's a businessman. He's older. He's wiser. He's more established.
Let's get
he's married,
them lights
blah, blah,
up,
blah.
y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's get them lights up.
Once you raise your hand, and once you raise your right hand, you pledge allegiance to the streets.
Sure.
Then, whether you are actively involved in the streets or not, there's still an etiquette that must be observed. There's still standards. There's still, well, you can't look at it like that because it's business, blah, blah, blah. My nigga, when you fucking with niggas from, it's like, I can never claim civilian status, right? But I do got a new form though. It's called the street nigga renunciation form. Right? We gonna give you this motherfucking form, right? If you a street nigga and you no longer want to be held to standards, then we have here you go.
Sign this paper, sir.
Yeah, sign this paper. So when you do some shit that we consider against the rules and regulations of the street, we can't be mad. Because you do have the right to grow and mature. You do have the right to say, okay, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm 50, I'm 45, I'm 38. I ain't got time for this. I'm a different type of nigga now. I ain't in the street. So I'm not going to respond and react like a street nigga. You do have the right to do that. You do have the right. But at the same time, if you halfway in and you halfway out, or if you study popping that shit, because from a music, he's known for being, He's a musician. He's an artist. We don't know him for being no philanthropist. He's not no motherfucking Mega Everest. He ain't no motherfucking Dr. Martin Luther King or Mr. Farrakhan. This nigga's known for popping shit, and he's known for establishing the anti-rat thing along the South. Mm-hmm. So if you gonna play it like that, my nigga, you can't. Now, if he had changed his lyrical content, and we see a track record of him morphing into something than what we know him to be, a robbing, thugging ass nigga, then yeah, okay, well, you would be a fool to assume you're gonna get the same shit because we hear the difference in him now. Right. But no, nigga, you don't get the chance. You don't get to play. You don't get to play in the street and then get to, when the shit don't go your way, nigga, you don't get to do that. Well, what is he supposed to do? Not that.
Definitely.
Not that.
Definitely agree with you.
You don't get a chance. You don't get to do that shit, nigga. If it was 50 and 50 did that shit, they don't give a fuck about how much studio he built, how much movie, how much executive shit. They would try to tear his ass apart. He wouldn't get that grace period.
Game over, man.
He wouldn't get that grace period.
You absolutely
no, nigga,
right.
you don't get that grace period. We all are beholden to something. Now, if you ain't in it, you ain't in it. So all's well. But here's this street nigga renunciation form. You sign this bitch, and then we know moving forward that you are subject to do some bitch ass shit.
Yeah.
And we ain't holding you to it because you done already said, I give up. I don't want this shit no more. I'm straight.
Hey, man, y'all double tap that screen, hit the like button, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. We got a lot of motion over here, baby. It's going down, man. Shout out to my haters. We laughing at you. Ha, ha. That little dirt. Ha, ha.
Yeah, hey, listen, murder.
Free Lil Dirt, nigga. Free Pooh Shiesty, nigga. Free Diddy. Free R. Kelly, nigga. Free Bubba, nigga. Free Pee Wee, nigga.
About
fuck you niggas talking about around this bitch, nigga. Free my day one, nigga. Get money, bam, nigga.
Who ain't the sharpest tool in the shit in the shed? This nigga went to prison 4-5 years ago for robbing a nigga for some shoes and some weed. You already know you dealing with a motherfucker of extreme low
suck my dick, capacity. You bitch motherfucker. We know you dealing with a
motherfucker. We're not gonna say that. We just might say he just don't play. He just might be like he got his temper.
The whole goal of getting any kind of money, whether you rapping or you from the street, the whole goal of
course to get out of that shit. But we don't be knowing the reason behind everything. Even with the whole sneaker shit, and we don't know the whole reason.
Yeah, protect the bag, like he said. You got to protect the bag. You robbed the nigga and jumped in a McLaren. That's like a $500,000 car.
Yeah, and then the whole thing is you know what I'm saying. So then here's the things that we have, right? So I ain't gonna just condemn a nigga. But I'm gonna be a plain spoken ass nigga. I ain't finna play no games for no nigga.
Hey, double tap the screen and hit the like button, man. Subscribe and like the motherfucking channel, please.
Niggas ain't from the Hamptons. You niggas ain't from West Bloomfield. You niggas from the slum. You went to prison. That was your first shot at it. You done fucked up. Okay, you went to prison for 4 years. You put your money on hold. The motherfuckers died. Your family didn't suffer anything. You come home. And the best thing you could think of, because you're disgruntled and you upset and you angry and you frustrated, the best thing you could think. And then there's nobody around you who watched you fall down the first time. You don't get many chances, man. Yeah. You got motherfuckers who do 4 years, come home, and your life cycle is over with.
Yeah, the first case was 2020.
Yeah.
With the robbery. The second case was 2021 with the shooting at the security
in Miami.
The third
hey,
case.
Let's get the 40 likes, man. Double tap that screen, hit the like button, man. Let's get the 40 likes.
I got out last year.
So he caught
this time with the whole.
He caught 3 cases back to back. Now look, I went to jail and got arrested the next day. So niggas looked at me like I was crazy, but that was really an office mistake. Nigga put the fake passport in the paperwork. I was excited home, seeing my kids, wild night. So I didn't check the paperwork. If I knew the fake passport was in there with my brother's name on it, I wouldn't hand that to my PO.
Right.
So that was like an office mistake.
Right.
It wasn't like I did some shit when I just got out, some crazy shit.
Right.
And we did crazy shit when we were younger, but bro, if you got the hottest record on the street, you turned Nike.
But he ain't seeing no his money. He feel like niggas is playing with his paperwork. And
no,
something that I seen that Boosie said, and I agree with it. I know he was thinking everybody could say, yeah, he done me. He did this when he was, he just came home. But look, he thought he was doing it to a street nigga. He thought he was doing it to an official nigga. So he thinking the last thing this nigga gonna do is play police games.
Watch this, though, Murder. Watch this.
That's the last, why he did. I know he thought the last thing Gucci do was gonna play police games.
But he had civilians in the studio with him, though.
Watch this, but niggas got control of their peoples, man.
You got control of a civilian?
It's your people.
Hey, let's get them likes up, y'all. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, rocking out with me, man. Enjoying the content, man. We do this shit every day. Every day, man. We get it in.
Boost. So my thing is, if it's your lawyer, your security, you kind of got control at what's going to happen at the end of the day.
So you think if you choke like a Theo Scottomeyer in the meeting, he could tell the police. He might like a lawyer.
Theo ain't been rolling with us, dude. It's about who's rolling with you.
No, Chris Lighty ain't gonna do rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Chris Lighty. He ain't doing no sucker shit like that.
You know that, but if you got
niggas did us dirty, all right, we catch up with them in traffic. That's what I'm saying. You got some people that it's who you rolling with, and I know he expected from him knowing Gucci and Gucci's history. He wasn't thinking Gucci was gonna play police game.
Well, a dude, the white boy that got his neck, took pictures of his neck and his wrist, he's telling.
That's a camera.
Nah, facts. Gucci gonna PC up,
Let's go up top with this shit.
He ain't got no choice but to
go up top.
PC
Now
up.
watch this. He said, so let's go with that. He wasn't expecting Gucci to respond, to react like that. Because of what? Not because of his personal experience with Gucci. He ain't never thugged with Gucci. When he met Gucci after he came home. He met the Keisha Kiora version of Gucci, right? So you didn't expect something. That's like little kids grow up believing a said rapper is this nigga. Nigga, that whole shit was created in the studio or whatever you think. You believe that a nigga was gonna respond and react to something based on what you know about his public persona, based on reading some shit in a magazine, based on hearing a story on Yo MTV Raps or Rap City or something. You don't even know him to know that. You got niggas in Atlanta who know that he was never that. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas who he didn't shoot Pookie Loke. He just claimed it for publicity stunt purposes. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, he ain't clap him for
it? He ain't clapped that nigga, right? So the whole thing is...
So security clapped him? Who clapped him? He been claiming that for the longest.
Because it's niggas claim... Bro, I know niggas who claim... I know niggas who say they fuck hoes, never fucked a hoe. I know niggas who claim they never did it. I know it's all kind of shit. There's all kind of shit niggas that do. My point is, he didn't think he would do it. That's a life lesson. So the shit that happened with these niggas, right? I don't have no sympathy for the niggas, right? Because you have been
gotta
twice.
have sympathy for the young guys.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't got no sympathy for them.
If you was in the streets, you got to. I just heard you say you was in the streets, you was in jail, you was been with Trick 17 years in jail. So you got to have sympathy for the young guys.
17
even if they make a mistake.
Damn.
So listen. There's errors and there's mistakes. The shit that Pooh Shiesty just did now, I would give him a mistake. The first, young, wild, don't got a clue. He don't understand what you finna lose when you bust your joint.
Let's get them likes up, y'all. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, y'all.
25 is still young. 25 is young.
At 25 years old, I was sitting in a prison cell, so I had a gang of experience, right? And I know that motherfuckers had different levels of maturity, and niggas got different levels of get on. But we dealing with motherfuckers. So listen, the first time, okay, nigga, you a rock star. You can change your whole family's life. And if nobody didn't tell you why you was living in the moment, I'm sure why you was sitting down there 4 years. Because when he was in prison, he was on protection. Nigga, he was on protection in prison. He was on blue hole card in protection in prison. That nigga went stump in the yard. That nigga was on PC. And he was standing up, eating his food. That nigga, he knew what that shit tasted like, what it smelled. He went in that bitch thugging and stabbing on niggas. So if that don't snap you into the reality of this shit, ain't no lawyer, no executive from Atlantic, ain't nobody tell you, hey, listen, bro, you sit in this bitch, this your 4 years, your whole family, they come from poverty. Here's your opportunity. When you come back home, you're gonna be on fire, get your money, get your level right. Nobody had that conversation. It's either that he doesn't have the mental capacity to understand that, and that's a whole different subject. If you saying this nigga get locked up, do 4 years, well, he at the top of the rap game, he get locked up, remove himself from the equation, shut his money down, and cut his family legacy off at the hip right there. You do 4 years, you come home, and you still just as stupid as you was? You don't know no better than none of this shit you did? You think this shit was gonna be that? No, bro, it's he LD then. If you saying that, you saying this nigga LD.
You gotta look at NBA YoungBoy. That nigga got locked up, his team, send him to Utah. Nigga made $100 million in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? His team wasn't letting him do that. When I was getting in trouble, there was lawyers, Scott Lehman.
Well, that's why Pooh Shiesty was trying to get a new team.
Sometimes you need
his team
people.
He was trying to get a new team.
Your team is personal. Your team ain't even. So your team is personal. There has to be somebody in. There has to be somebody in the equation. And I'm not just blaming him, but I'm blaming him because he's a man. He individual. You go to jail. You go to Rikers Island. Niggas, one nigga they gonna pop that picture on. That's you and you. It ain't me. We can all go together. We gonna get our pictures popped separately. It's one nigga in your ID when you go to the penitentiary, right? No, when you go to the parole board, or you go have a discussion about your freedom from that judge, it's you. So my nigga, you sit down
let's get the 40 likes,
4.5 years. You getting
Let's
squirrels
get
off in
this
that
up
bitch.
to 40 likes, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, rocking out with me.
It never crossed your mind at one fucking time. I done fucked up here. Then when you come home, you're not even home a year, and you jump into that, and you thought that shit was gonna work. Man, listen, you at 25 years old, y'all come out the streets. The streets basically shitted y'all out. Respectfully.
Pause.
Yeah. Right? Come on, man. The streets do y'all come get the man. What? Ain't nobody, you ain't had not one phone conversation about, and I don't need no nigga to tell me nothing about no mistake. When I went to prison, I was sitting there, bitch, I was like, well, it's on. I knew exactly what had happened. And my only thing is I hope I get another opportunity to go home and make this shit right for myself, not for nobody else. My nigga, that shit that nigga did was the stupidest shit in the world. That shit was slow bush, slob against the window ass behavior, my nigga. That was wear a helmet type shit. And it ain't no excuse for that shit. You trying to force it, allegedly, trying to force, all alleged, right? You trying to force a nigga to sign a contract?
Nah,
and you think that's
somebody was in his ear, man. Appreciate you.
Sign this, I'm free of you.
Appreciate you, G.
That's not the first time that been done.
It ain't. And I'm gonna tell you where he got it from. You know where he got it from? I'm gonna tell you why he thought this shit was just a bright idea.
Night, nigga.
Nah, them niggas don't know.
Sugar Vanilla Ice.
That nigga ain't no stupid.
That's the first. That's the.
Yeah, but listen. I bet you.
Sugar Vanilla Ice.
I bet you Pooh Shiesty don't know nothing about that.
Huh?
We talking.
Oh yeah, they don't know.
Them niggas don't know nothing about that shit, right? You know where he got it from?
Who?
Big 30. Don't forget, Big 30 was signed to Moneybagg Yo.
Oh, okay. Now we learned.
And Big 30 muscled his way out of that situation with Moneybagg Yo.
Oh, I know.
That's where, and Big 30 his right-hand man. So I'm thinking, if you think about it, Big 30 was signed to Moneybagg Yo. They went at it, they started doing songs against each other, and then all of a sudden, Big 30 is not signed to Moneybagg Yo. I think it's Forever Endless Free Entertainment, some shit like that. He's free agent. So I'm willing to, I would bet my finger that whole concept of this, how we gonna muscle this nigga out like this, I bet you that was from him looking at Big 30's situation with Moneybagg Yo and how Moneybagg Yo kind of like go on, hit on. I'm willing to bet you that's where you get that shit from.
This is why niggas don't want to sign artists.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
This is why niggas don't want to sign artists no more, because you sign artists and it can go bad either way, and you, the CEO, you to blame. So niggas ain't gonna blame you like a Jimmy Iovine or like a
Birdman or
Birdman, they gonna blame you. I'm talking about, but if you like a Jimmy Iovine or one,
they gonna blame the white people. They ain't no Lucian Granges.
Yeah, they not gonna blame Lucian Grange. They gonna blame them.
No, that's true. Because black people
gonna always be the blame.
Yeah,
because something go wrong.
Any label that's here, and that's because, and here's why. Because the labels that are black run or black owned, those labels were made popular in the culture because of Bad Boy is popular because of Diddy, period. It don't matter who he signed. He is the face of it. Cash Money, the face of Cash Money is Birdman. The face of No Limit was Master P. Right. So when you attach, there's no face attached to Sony, Warner Brother, Electric, Priority. Those are entities. Those are corporate entities. We know who run them, but those are corporate entities, so there's nobody for you to blame. You can blame your A&R back in the day. You can blame whoever but there's nobody for you to, but the black companies are led by faces. They're led by human beings. So when something goes wrong, you point at the human being versus pointing at the label itself. So that's where that shit happens.
That is true. That's a good point. Those were the faces to all the labels.
Yeah. D
with Rough Rider, 50 with G-Unit, J with Rockefeller, Diddy with Bad Boy. He's absolutely right. You the most controversial nigga online. We had to have you on the show.
Remember when we read these lines and it felt like it divided everybody in the comment section?
On or about March 8, 2026, while inside the residence, Kyle Dukes received a call on a cellular phone from one of the other co-conspirators inside the residence during the robbery and kidnapping. On or about March 8, 2026, Brown, Franklin, Chambers, and 2 other co-conspirators fled from the residence in a stolen vehicle. On or about March 8, 2026, after fleeing from the residence, Brown, Franklin, Chambers, and additional co-conspirators met up with Isaiah Dukes, Kyle Dukes, Ramsey, and additional co-conspirators who searched Brown, Franklin, and additional co-conspirators in order to ensure that all the proceeds of the robbery were collected. Well, I want to basically show y'all something before we show y'all something. Where, bruh, I'm going to be honest with it. This shit over and done with. Zay Osama about to sit it down because shit got sealed. So it's funny, right? We can get the indictment, but we can't get the superseding indictment. This is what pops up when you try to get the freaking superseding indictment. And y'all know, just like we showed y'all in the Pooh Shiesty case, there's always a superseding indictment, which has a lot of details. But the fact that we don't know these details are basically red flags saying, rat, rat, snitch, snitch, rat, rat. Because it says sealed documents are no longer available in CM/ECF or via Pacer. Please contact the court directly to request access to the document, which basically means if you ain't a lawyer, bro, hell no. For thine eyes may they only be, for the public you cannot see. And then it says reference for court use only, and it talks about all that shit right there, but obviously we're not going to read that. But yeah, this right here basically screams snitch, snitch, snitch. And don't worry, we have more proof.
You don't need a speaker. Your phone's real volume is locked. I'm about to show you a secret that the Android industry...
I didn't just get the pictures. Because I was always in the hospital,
Hey, salute, G.
I
salute,
learned how to
G.
travel by reading. I done been to Africa. If you read a book about Africa, I done had sex reading Danielle Steele Love novels. She taught me how to be romantic. And yeah, reading Danielle Steele Love novels. What a pelvic and thrust and affection. And you don't hear that. Mama got to go to work, so you don't hear that. And when you watch the soap opera, you don't hear it because you're recording it for mama. I learned from reading books. Reading is a form of traveling. They made me believe that. Mama, I'm bored. Get a book. And I read it. And I wouldn't be bored no more. I read anything when I'm bored.
You seen the Department of Justice considering bringing back firing squads for like executions?
They still have them in a few states.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the Department of Justice. Very seldom and very rarely do you see federal death penalty.
They said they want to save money on the lethal injections and all that stuff, I guess. I guess it's cheaper just to shoot people, they say.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be doing nothing for the death penalty. Yeah, very few people get the death penalty.
I ain't gonna lie, you got a flamethrower, man. I feel like that's somebody get a death penalty.
They wouldn't let you sit. They wouldn't let you buy it if you would.
Like, what would be a use case for that?
Well, when you live in Texas, in the country, it's useful for everything. You burn fire, you burn trees. They got it. Well, they got it. Texas is own country. We have lax laws with weapons.
It's like, so you could actually use a flamethrower self-defense? It wouldn't be smart because you probably burn whatever you got, but...
how you gonna use it in self-defense? Who pack around a flamethrower?
I don't know, you just chilling in the crib, somebody kick your door down and sit next to you. That's all you got.
You go die trying to go get it. Because you got to try to... you go most people that know how to self-defend ain't got the flamethrower out to defend the home. Because you go burn down your house trying to defend it. And you go die because he got something to go get your ass. That got to be crunk up and shot it. You got to hit the button. You better keep that for the 4th of July like me.
So I just found out about this guy. I don't know how I ain't really know about him. The African Bambaataa dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I guess he died recently or something like that?
Yeah.
What, you know much about him? Like, cause I know the situation with like the Hassan Campbell stuff with him, but like he was a prominent artist or something?
Yeah, he wasn't no parent. He was gay little boy just like this. 15, 16-year-old. A 15, 16-year-old. Ain't nobody molesting those big 16, 17-year-old. Hassan Campbell was taking that, going home, washing up, coming back the next day, knocking on the door, saying it's me.
Wait, you saying he was like 15, 16 doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's saying like he was molested?
Yeah.
I mean, it's wrong for adults to do that, but 15, 16, you old, you old enough to.
Well, Hassan say he wasn't pushing that dick off him at that age.
He lived with him?
He said he had a big African dick. He had that big old Mandingo stick.
He ain't saying nothing.
I swear to God. I swear to God. He said he knew he would hurt him with that big dick. He said he used to squeeze his thighs. Hassan Campbell.
He said this.
I'm going to repeat you exactly what he said in an interview years ago. He said he used to grease his thighs and push through the thighs before he started penetrating. So that means he got to lay there with his thighs together by that foot. I'm going to loosen my thighs up so that they go right through there. I ain't going to keep my thighs down, but he keep getting that friction with that grease through my thigh. So he laid there. And he a killer now. At 16, 17, catching bodies. That's who he should have bodied if it really happened. That was an inappropriate love affair between a grown man and a gay teenage boy. And they trying to make it like I don't know a bunch of about a rape.
Yeah, I was about to say, how did
the son kept going back, and he a tough. So now you ain't finna put out for me, and I come back and ring the doorbell tomorrow and wait for you to answer the door, and I come back in and you do it again to me, and I'm keeping my thighs tight until you can get in my. He talk, no, son, I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
I never understood situations like that where people
my mother
got like.
So I don't know. I didn't know children went through that kind of shit. I was protected as a kid. I didn't know that the world was evil. I was a kid. I was 4. I slept with my mama until I was 12, 13 years old. I don't know nothing about it. I didn't know children went to bed hungry. My mother used to ask her, have anybody ever touched y'all? No, I didn't.
That's how my mom used to be.
I didn't know that happened to kids.
It was so much shit let me do. I didn't understand.
Is aware of the evils of the world. Your parent, so they push their fears off on you.
This settlement check completely changed my life, and it came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I never imagined something this big could come from an accident that felt so small at the time. If you've been in any kind of vehicle accident in the past 2 years, even if you think it was minor, even if you were just a passenger, you might be entitled to far more than you realize. Here's my story. I was stopped at a red light when bam, a distracted driver slammed into me from behind. My neck felt a little stiff, but the car seemed okay. We exchanged info and I drove home. Big mistake. Over the next few weeks, the pain got worse. I started missing work. My car developed issues I hadn't noticed right away. The insurance company tossed me a tiny offer and basically said, take it or leave it. I almost did. Then my sister...
I didn't inherit my mother's fears.
She ain't want to let me be a Boy Scout, nothing. Man, she like, they be touching on kids, this and that. I just want to learn how to start a fire.
So that's how you inherit your parents' fears. And you be boxed in with your parents' fears. I remained a kid as long as I was. I got to be a kid in the boys' home. I didn't get to be grown until I was 21. I stayed a kid till I was 21. And even at 21, I had a kid's mind until I was 25. So, I don't know what it's like to have to try to survive as a kid. I don't know what it's like to watch your mother struggle. I don't know what my mother had to go through. Life, peaches and cream. I wanted to see what was over there like Simba. I had to go look. It wasn't at my doorstep. I had to run away. Everything I saw on television. I never seen in person. Everything.
Did you and Gilly ever like fix the issue?
What issue? What issue to fix?
I mean, I ain't gonna say it's probably an issue with you, because you just be speaking or saying what you want to say.
What can he fix with me and I done dissed your son? And if he try to fix
not fix it with you, but more so like,
how can he fix it? I don't want to fix it. Yeah, I diss your son. I don't want to fix it later.
What was the reason behind it?
Cause I can. Yeah, if I get into it with a nigga, I'll say anything. Your baby could have just been ran over by.
I'll say y'all got into it, didn't you?
Oh no, he threatened to slap me. I didn't know who that was. Yeah, he had responded to a Say Cheese TV interview. You know, they had shamed that kid Pop Hunter. So he ruined Pop Hunter's career to try to get his son a career. And the kid was a 12-year-old kid who witnessed a crime, and they tried to make him a snitch. So when I said something about it, I had just got on Instagram, and I see this blue chick say, "We got a problem, Goofy. And when I see you, I'm gonna slap you." And I'm thinking to myself, man, you won't slap no nigga, stab you in your jaw. I keep all kind of knives, and nigga, I ain't trying to stab you. Soft tissue in the face, up under the neck, the jaw. I mean, I've been trained what to do, and how to respond to just angry and upset. That's why I walk around like I'm tall. I'm trained. I know how to respond. Yeah, and I keep something to defuse something. Like the police. The police ain't just got a gun. They got a taser. They got all kind of shit. I keep a multitude of weapons to defuse situations.
You ever been like pressed off camera when you actually work?
No.
Fresh lemonade!
Sorry, kid, I don't get paid till Friday.
Just use Bridget and get up to $250 in.
Pressed off camera when you actually work?
No.
So for the most part, when you out and about, like you be
for 6-7 years. They got video of me in the strip club by myself. Why I'm so respected is everybody see me by myself. And rap. Everybody see me by myself. In some dangerous places. What have I done to be scared? I've never shot a gun at a black man.
People sensitive though.
But they were sensitive last month when I said it. You want me to believe they still sensitive today and they heard something I said last month?
I feel like somebody like Gilly would be.
He done seen me. Me and him done seen each other. Yeah. He act like he didn't see me.
Cause I feel like that's something he gotta deal with daily.
Listen, he don't care about his son. He didn't raise that boy. He didn't raise that son to care about it. And the average niggas don't care about the son and he ain't in the household with him. Cheese was raised by his mama. He had no real connection to Gilly till later on in life. That's why Gilly the only parent online crying. And the rest of the family ain't.
Where y'all run into each other?
In Detroit, at the MGM Grand. Me and Dewberry, him, Wallow, and some others. And said, ain't that Charleston White? They act like they didn't see me. Yeah, that's Charleston White. Homie only tough online. They only tough when they mad that day. When they see you a month from now, they ain't as tough.
They don't be that mad.
They ain't got that kind of bond money. They ain't ready to go do 25 years. They don't want to leave that home by herself and you know that homeboy will go over there and he got all that to think about when he see me. And I got mace and a gun. I have psychologically fried.
So he definitely been pressed off camera.
From Mob James to 600 Breezy, I walked away unscathed.
Yeah.
I did see that with Breezy. It's like Mississippi or something.
Yeah. You think I'm gonna keep. No, I ain't. I ain't gonna do nothing nobody tell me to do. If I don't follow God's laws and commitment, how a nigga gonna tell me anything? And I think I'm bad. Ain't whooped me yet to prove me otherwise in no parts of my life. I really think I'm bad. That's why I talk the way I talk. I think big is weak. Why? They can't think. They rely on their body and their strength. I'm a little bit that I think strength.
During the Aiden Ross fight, I don't know if I asked you this in the other interview, but you had said you like Dirk better in jail.
Yeah.
You can break that down?
Yeah. You heard talking on the phone? Now you want to do it right now? He said I'm pathetic.
I ain't gonna lie, I just seen the interview.
He seemed like a better man. See, he was scared taking this shahada before the feds. He's a real Muslim now. Look how good he's doing in jail. What doing?
He was doing that before jail though.
No, he wasn't. He would put hits on people's head. He just started trying to play Muslim till they realized the feds were coming. Then he started trying to do it and bring J-Man out on stage. It was too late. It was already coming. But when it wasn't coming, shit, him and Pooh Shiesty get it back in blood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's not play. You know, he wasn't with it before. No, he wasn't with it. Now he with it. Because he need God now.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes and we'll spot you up to $200.
He wasn't with it. Now he with it. Because he need God now. Now he's saying what he want to do. He see the difference. He ain't been in there long enough to see the difference. He just talking.
Jail make
a lot of people 2 years now. You got to go do.
Hey man, Lil Durk ain't giving them boys nothing to talk about though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Lil Durk, he did make a lot of songs talking shit to the feds, but shit, Lil Durk down there, and he ain't talking on them phones, and he ain't giving y'all niggas nothing to talk about. Boy, we ain't got no Lil Durk update in a little minute. What, didn't he just have a little hearing or some shit? All I'm saying, Lil Durk is not giving nobody no information. His people ain't coming on this bitch and say he said this. I'm talking about, man, it's like shit. That nigga is off the grid right now. We know he in jail, but you know, it's 2026, and every nigga that go to jail, they get a hold to a phone. Shit, not Lil Durk. Lil Durk ain't fucking with no phones or none of that shit. Boy, that nigga being good. Hey, shout out to that nigga Lil Durk for being good, nigga. So when they let your ass out, nigga, you continue to be good, nigga. Cause your ass getting out. Long as you be good, yeah, they gonna let you out. But if you cutting up and shit, oh nah, nigga, they gonna keep your ass. So yeah, keep being good so they can let you out, boy.
10 years or more to make a change. I see do 1 or 2 years and stay the same. Them they go do them 30s and 40s, they change.
Some of them don't.
No. Them that do 30 and 40, they change. They don't go back. They don't go back for the crime they once committed. They go back for violations. Because they can't make it out here without the family support. So they're going to take a reset button, but they don't hurt nobody going. You keep them 30, 40 years, they don't hurt nobody no more.
Yeah.
Larry Hoover ain't going to hurt nobody. Keep Dirk like that. If he get out, he still got residue on him. Brother, there been too many deaths around him for him just to let it go like that. God ain't that easy. You got to suffer, go through some trials and tribulations. Ain't that easy. You get to find peace at home in jail, and you ain't got to suffer from your father's sins and yours. And you ain't got enough time to suffer from all of them. So your kids go pick up on them. If you think his kid by them girl ain't suffering his sins, and he's suffering his father's sins, ain't he fathering from prison like his father from prison? Nah, he ain't. Nah, God ain't through with him yet, nigga. He go, yeah, no. He don't get to make a mama cry forever and play God. Nigga. And now he want mercy. He played God with many people's lives.
That's one thing that it'd be hard to. I ain't gonna say hard to respect, because somebody doing something good, you know, it's good, but it's like it's hard for me to respect when people get in certain situations and then they change.
I never accepted God in a bad situation. my mother don't have to die for me to accept God. I don't have to go to jail. I got God as a little bitty boy, so I ain't got to wait for trouble to get him. Yeah. I got him before I get in trouble.
Even outside of
so I feel bad about doing what I'm doing as a little boy with these emotions, but I feel bad. These did things as kids and didn't feel bad. And you know, the first time I ever talked to an elementary school was on Dolph's funeral.